I'm Ray Couture, and this is Astrological Perspectives. There's an awful lot of negative things that are going on in the world that have very serious effects on the future of humanity and the potential for extinction of life on this planet. Now think of that in relationship to the everyday problems that you may be having with your life. And using astrology to solve your everyday problems is fine, but what about that of humanity? So what I'm doing with this report this month is doing it from the perspective of who I'm talking about is humanity. And if you can find that part of humanity within you that is experiencing whatever crises and opportunities and issues that you're dealing with, think of the humanity that you actually really are and work through your problems from the perspective of assisting humanity in dealing with the crisis that we face all over the world today. Thanks for listening. I normally analyze astrology charts along lines of transpersonal, humanistic, or person-centered astrology. But with the effects of climate change and the survival of the planet at stake, I will be attempting to focus on the transpersonal identity we all share, humanity, as the individual subject of the chart. The Earth is the mother of humanity. The sun animates all, bringing forth living organisms. The moon's orbit forms a shell around the Earth, making the Earth the yolk and womb for developing life in and of the solar system. The cosmos is intelligent, alive, and the solar system is a cell within that larger being. Every one of us needs to align all egoic functions symbolized by the moon in our individual birth charts with the true nature of our consciousness as symbolized by the sun. Certainly, we are separate individuals, but not completely. Each of us is an individual cell within a larger whole of being. If each of us transfers our identity to the larger whole, humanity, human consciousness would be transformed. We are simultaneously parts of the whole and the whole as well. With that in mind, here is the chart for July 2019. The chart for July 2019 features a Cancer sun and rising, and the moon is in Gemini. The month starts off with a solar eclipse in the middle section of Cancer, which emphasizes the dangers of climate change, while the moon in the last section of Gemini asks that we transform our relationship to the planet and to one another. The second eclipse of the month is of the moon in the last portion of Capricorn, which refers to the need for world governments to nurture the health and welfare of the people governed. But it also shows governments too caught up in senseless debate over the reality of climate change. If you know your moon and rising signs, please listen to those as humanity rather than just as an individual seeking self-development. Aries, you are feeling a bit wounded and less inclined to act out. Time to embrace your share of the bravado needed to participate in the pioneering efforts to build a safer society. Radical changes in thought patterns turn creative, transformational pathways to social and personal growth. Taurus, transformation is underway. The hound dogs of fear are losing their grip on your ambitions. Resolve inner conflicts based on negative views and values. Revolutionize your outlook. Revive your independence and speak creatively with and about the voice of humanity. Gemini, just about everything in your life is calling for some kind of real change. Conflicts come your way for resolution. So elevate your argument to higher, more consequential issues that affect everyone, not just you. Cancer. Now is the time to act on faith that you can meet the challenges you face. Transform your thinking and restructure your values to fit the larger frame of what is good for your human family as well as your own personal independence. Leo. Expressing your authentic voice now means adjusting to the need for committing yourself to honesty and integrity. Serve the needs of others instead of seeking praise or recognition for your good deeds. Learn to believe in humanity. Virgo. Right now, your work is to contribute what you can to the need for all of us to treat one another with love and compassion. Spiritually, you want to transform your view of life and philosophy. Speak out to protect those who need it. Libra. Everything challenges you as you turn to truth to understand the decaying world order. Personal ambitions need to fall into line in order to partner with others who wish to raise awareness about the existential threats to our survival as a species. Scorpio. Being an investigator is important if you investigate the right things. Look deeper into your beliefs and see them as investments. Some of those values are really just beliefs, and you are likely to find the need to change them. Sagittarius. Reviewing your sense of direction is good preparation for the reconstruction of reality that will follow the changes in climate conditions. Key also is your need to believe in your vision for humanity and proceed to support it. Capricorn. There is much focus on social structures and their vulnerability. Survival requires some radical change. Foundations are fluid, making it an incentive to achieve your ambitions. Evolutionary need now is to be your larger self. Aquarius. Conflicting values and emotional crisis may be what it takes to help motivate you to act on humanity's need for real change in the world. Begin with resolving inner conflict and join forces with community efforts to mitigate the effects of climate change. Pisces. Perhaps you think that this is a crisis of faith? Personal conflicts just causing delays? Resolving it means a fundamental change of mind and values. Add your compassionate voice to the need to combat threats to the planet. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're interested in having a reading, please contact me at www.astrologicalperspectives.net. For Astrological Perspectives, I'm Ray Couture.